Hey everybody, today is Sunday, May 17th, 2026, and I can't really narrow this down to a topic, what I want to talk about today. It's just, I'm at a point where I'm just fed up. I'm just fed up with everything going on. Um, Particularly, it really all over the world, but particularly here in the United States with the clear coup of the neo Confederacy that we're experiencing. Um, with the Trump administration and the Republican Party and the Supreme Court working in coercion uh, to bring back the worst parts of American history. Um, I don't know what to say about that anymore. All I can say is that more people with white faces, like myself, need to fucking stand up and speak out and say no. It's time to straight up annihilate this bullshit once and for all. Now, I'm Generation X. I have I have some reservations with Gen Z, but the one thing I will always defend Gen Z on is that they, by and large, are a generation of people who can put race aside and they can put differences amongst people of all kinds, sexual orientation, gender, um, ethnicity, race, all that, religion, whatever. They can put all that aside and defend people's right to exist. And that's something that I used to think. I guess I shouldn't have thought it because growing up in the '80s, Gen X certainly had its share of prejudice, but I used to feel like on some level Gen X was different than the generations that came before who were as prejudiced. We were beginning to be more open anyway. But if you look at today, I don't know. There are some of us out there, but I mean, I think unfortunately, a lot of our generation has given in to the boomers who raised us, and that we or generations before that raised us, and that the generations that we complained about and that we rebelled against, they're becoming a lot like them. Um, and that's sad and disgusting. But white people need to fucking stand up and defend everyone. And the reason I say white people, and I'm going to bring this to America specifically, but it applies to a lot of other European nations as well, where white people are. Um, why do white people need to stand up? Is because white people are the ruling class. We're still the ruling class in the North America and in Europe. And I don't feel like there should be a ruling class. My personal opinion is there should be no class that rules. People should rule. The will of the people at large, what's best for everyone at large, is what's important. And what we have now permeating the Western world is sick. It's sickness, it's regression, it's prejudice, it's bigotry, it's hate. Hate is what it is. And greed. Most of all, it's greed. Because let me tell you something, the people fueling it are the people at the top. They know how to do it. They know what they're doing. They know what tools they need to use to manipulate the masses. And believe me, all you're doing with all your fucking hate against people who aren't like you is elevating the wealthiest people on earth. That's what you're doing. You're making your lives miserable while elevating Elon Musk, for example, or Vlad Putin, Donald Trump. You're elevating the most dirtball, greed-filled motherfuckers on earth with all your hate. And they've manipulated you into doing so. So, in conclusion, my ploy or my plan here is to ask white people, if you don't like what's going on, stand up and fucking say it. Open your fucking mouths and make it known. And most importantly, vote these motherfuckers out. You have a good Sunday.